Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back down on the plot. It's been a rather windy week, haven't we? We've had a little storm come over, plenty of high wind. Not too bad here. My pallet fell over. I got over the extreme shock and, disappointment of that. I've come back down to the plot now. Yeah, everything seems to just be like getting on with it. The only slight problem I had was with me asparagus over there. A lot of them have flopped over, so I just put a stake in and pulled them back up again because I didn't want it to damage the rootstock. So I'm looking a bit rough today. So bit of a tough weekend. It's Sunday. It's the 17th, is it? Something like that. Yes. A lot of the seeds that I sowed last week, if you can see down here, a couple of rows of radishes. Trying to point and look at the same time. There, and there. They've started to come up, which is nice. Over here we've not had any sign out of the carrots or any of the parsnips or anything like that. However, I did put in some turnips down here. They've started to come in. You can see the lines of them. And some little mini Swede turnipy things I can't actually remember. Terrible, terrible. Sweet corn, they're not sweet corn, they're sunflowers. They've survived another week, which is good. That means that the rabbits or whatever were attacking them has given up or found something else to eat, which is nice. I was down here last week actually, after I'd finished filming. I just packed up and it's really sad actually. I seen there was a rustling in the bushes, so I quickly looked over and a massive cat, huge, great big house cat, I say huge for a cat, big male, came out of the bushes. I heard like a little squeak and it came out with a rabbit in its mouth. So from up this top end here. Yeah, I was very shocked actually. I didn't think that cat would take on a rabbit, but that one certainly did, and it won the fight. So that's one less rabbit anyway eating me bits. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. So very sad for the little poor rabbit, but at the same time, it sort of seems to have limited what's being eaten. So yeah, don't know. Certainly don't encourage cats killing wildlife anyway, do you know what I mean? I know there's a lot of birds and that they take out. Oh, talking of wildlife, check this bad boy out. See if we can get him quickly. Oh, he's swooped. Too late. Come on. Is he going to pop back up again? Some sort of bird of prey he was on hover. No. Get to see some. I was in the, you see the woods at the back over here, and I saw a massive. I'm not used to seeing the birds of prey around here. They're sort of just reintroducing themselves a bit. But yeah, I saw large brown bird, huge wingspan, and I thought it was a pterodactyl or something like that. It was coming for me because I have my little dogs with me as well. So you're always thinking, hey, up, is it looking at him? But yeah, I don't know what it was, a buzzard or something like that. I don't know. Didn't really look into it, but it was big. It was big. It probably had over a metre wingspan. So yeah. If that can kill off some of these wood pigeons that we're putting up with, that would be lovely. Just going to see if I can see it now. So I'm sure you guys will know it in a second. No, it's sat back down. Is that it on top of that post? Let's have a quick look. See if my camera's good enough to pick it up. There it is. I don't know if you can make it out. Sorry, I've not got anything to support my hands on. Let's see if I can just take a little rest here and see if it'll take it through this net. Where are we? I can't see my lamppost now. There it is. Yes, it's very far away. Not really too clear what that one is it? But yeah, certainly searching around looking for some wildlife. Excuse me while I sort my camera and my life out. Ta-da! Hello. Yeah, everything's been quite slow. We're expecting rain. Whoa, that's not quite. Yeah, get out my face. Right, yeah, we're expecting a lot of rain yesterday, actually Saturday, but it never came. We got a tiny little shower about 6 o'clock, and it certainly wasn't enough to wet anything down. So everything's pretty slow getting away. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be struggling too bad, but it's not getting the rainfall it needs at this time of year to really establish. You can see like the beetroots down here, they've sort of gone a bit yellow. So I'll have to drop a bit of water on them anyway, just to help them along. Garlic has, the winds I think, probably responsible. They've knocked them down, but that also makes me think that they're about ready for pulling as well now. So I'm going to have a little garlic harvest. Something's eating my onions. Now I didn't know that anything likes eating onions. Again, it's probably a rabbit. I just put these with me, I don't know if you can see, but all the tops have been taken off. And it must have a taste for the spicy. Having a look around, see if there's any sort of droppings or anything like that from anything that might be able to. Here we go. That is a rabbit dropping. I think we have our answer. Yes, yes. Over in the greenhouse, always check for spider webs before I walk in. Wow, these chilies are absolutely... I've grown chilies quite a few times, but these have really surprised me. You know, I've never seen anything sort of chili plant with a leaf sort of that big. You know what I mean? They look really healthy, really happy. What have we got? We've got the one in the corner, I believe, is a hot... Oh, I've got the tags on. It's all covered in spiders though. Come on, Matt, be a man. Oh no, it's covered in spiderinos. That one was the jalapenos in the corner. They're looking happy and healthy. You can actually see them, but yeah, they're hiding in there. This one is, I think, some sort of chilli. Well, of course it is. Can't see the label on that. That's the hot scotch, which is a mixture between habaneros and scotch bonnets. And just looking at that, I think you can see that there's two different types of plants in there. They all came in the same seed pack. But obviously we've got the one plant at the back here, which is growing 2 stalks and it's doing really, really well. And then we've got the little one at the front here. So obviously one of them is going to be a scotch bonnet, one will be a habanero, which will blow somebody's head off. This is a sweet pepper plant, which again is doing really, really well. We're just starting to see the start of some flowers forming in there, which is wobbly. These are the Chinese slangan, what are they, cucumberinos, which I just noticed a little bit of a yellow tinge on the leaves this morning, so I'll give them a little bit of, I forgot what it's called, salt, what's it called, Epsom salts. I'll throw some of there on. I have been giving them a gentle purpose fertiliser once a week, so I might just have to increase that, because obviously they're putting on some serious growth at this time of year. You can just see a few flowers starting to come in. So we've got the one plant, 2, 3, and obviously these guys throw out these tendrils here, which what actually happens, I can't see an example. Oh, I was going to show you something. I mean, they do go curly and grab on. I can't even find anything. Edit software, edit. This is my, were they Cape gooseberries? I believe they were Cape gooseberries. Again, romping away now. You can see the size of some of these, but they look really happy and healthy here in the greenhouse. These are the Market More cucumbers, which again are really going away. I'll have to train those back up again a bit more shortly. So they do throw out these, you see these long tendrils here, and what will happen is if they pass against anything dark like that, that'll activate them and it'll grow around it and curl on, so you end up, it'll curl up like that and grab hold of anything that it's near, which is nice. So they'll sort of self-support, but they still need guiding in the right direction. And that's about it for this one, to be honest. I'm going to have a bit of a strim round anyway, and me comfrey as well start to come to the end of its useful time. So it was dripping in bees before, and it was standing upright. This bit of wind's knocked it over, so it's becoming a bit of an eyesore, getting in my way. So that's going to be. Might have a go at the old comfrey tea, although I've not really got anything to set it up in. The bees are still enjoying it. So what I'll do is I'll just clear this bit here, so I've got a clear run through to my gate. My Fort Knox style gate, which is over there. I hope it's Fort Knox anyway. Yes. So I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up. Sorry, my camera work's shocking, isn't it? And yeah, we'll crack on. Thank you very much. See you soon. Yeah, something. Oh no! No, 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 no. Did I say no? Look at this borage here. Look at that. Have you ever seen anything? All the flowers point down, but you can't really see them. But if you look up at that, they're absolutely beautiful plant. And that's its first year. That was grown from seed about 2-3 months ago. That's absolutely romped away. That is probably about ready for harvesting. That's the old globe artichoke. If I was going to take it and eat it, I wouldn't want to leave it any later than that. But what nature has done is it's harvested one for me. Look, the wind obviously snapped one off. That means I get a little one. I shall take that home and saute its leaves and dip them in butter. And probably not enjoy it, but you know, we don't know until we've tried it, do we? No. So I've cleared this bit of comfrey out of the way anyway. That's was all flopped over. I've left a bit for the bees because they are still trying to feed off it. It's all gone in the compost bin at the back end there. Oh, one thing I did notice that I'd like to show you, if you have a moment to join me. Look at my sweet peas, look at them. Lovely blue flowers there. And then this one here is quite something special, I think. Look at those ones there, really dark red. So there's a right selection of different colours and all sorts in here, so I'm looking forward to seeing those in full bloom later on in the year. And some of these artichokes will have to go as well. Look at them, getting all up in the way. The foxgloves are still foxgloving. Lovely. Right, I'm going to strim. Strim, strim, strim. Strimmity, strim, 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 strim. Strimmity, strim. Oh, gang. Right, I've done a bit of strimming and everything like that. Been quite a nice day for it actually. It's been warm and dry, but you know, overcast, so no red face this time. I'm going to pull up my garlic. As you can see, a lot of it's been affected by the wind recently and it's started to flop over. A lot of the leaves are dying back and yellowing off anyway, so that's always a good sign. So yeah, I'm just going to start lifting a few, see what we've got. I'm not just going to try pulling them straight up because I think that might do a bit of damage. Or potentially. There we go, here's the first one. What do you think? See, so there's the first one. By no means the biggest or anything like that, I don't think. But as you can see, they look nice and healthy. There's no sign of any rot or anything. So this makes Matthew happy. Right, I'm going to go down and pull them all. Shall I pull them all? Shall I pull half? No. Holy mackerel! There's a beast! Look at this one here! So the main ones that I'm pulling now, I grew them last year. They didn't do too well actually. So they came from Norfolk, and yeah, they just never really got going when I planted them out. So obviously this stuff now, it's had one season over here in Nottingham with this climate, in this soil. So as you can see, we're doing a whole lot nicer. It smells like garlic. Look at that. It's an absolute beauty. You don't know how chuffed I am. Look at that, guys. Woohoo! Well, I thought I was doing well with that one. There's a little baby compared to this beast. Alright, let's crack on. Right, guys. Whoa, a bit close. Right, you can rejoin me in a minute. I'll just go and harvest the rest of these. Alright, I'm going to turn you off now. Wow, I'm seriously impressed with this, guys. I mean, some of these are amazing. And look at that. Beautiful big bulb. I don't know what else to say. They're well happy. I'm well happy with them. I'll leave the roots and all the leaves on and everything like that. Put them somewhere cool and dry. That'll allow the skins to sort of toughen up, and a few of the nutrients that are left just to go back into the bulb and that. Everything will dry out nicely. Oh, I'm well happy. What I shall do is some of the nicer ones, some of the bigger ones, they'll be the ones that I save for next year. And the rest of them are all going into some food. Lovely. There's a heck of a lot here, to be honest with you. I haven't pulled half the row. There's the other half of the row to pull there. But for now, I'm well happy with that. I might have to give a few away as well, so I can share with people my bountiful harvest. I'm well impressed. Alright guys, one area of the plot that has been doing really well under my careful neglect is down here where I stuck the strawberries and raspberries, sort of tucked away in this spot behind the shed. Yeah, so I've just been through and I've weeded it, and it's quite excitingly, actually, as I was going through, I've noticed that we have got quite a lot of these little Alpine strawberries. Oh, they're only tiny little things, but they are absolutely beautiful. It's like they're as sweet as strawberry jam. You know, there's like, they've got all that sugar in there and everything already. It's like you could literally just put them on your toast. So I'm going to sit here for a few minutes and get a feed. A lot of faffing, I'm not going to get full off it, but really sweet. They're really prolific as well, so well, we've got 6, 7, 8 plants here, and there's absolutely hundreds on them. Don't seem to be too bothered either by the other insects and birds and that. Maybe that's because they haven't discovered them yet, but keep them crossed on that one. They do take a bit of finding. Should I take them home and wash them? I don't see why. I've not used any pesticides or anything like that. Might have bird poo on them. Good point. I'll check that. I don't think you could ever get them commercially, could you? They're that small. Unless they were ridiculously expensive. But they really are. You get a chance to grow them, it's like an Alpine strawberry. These came free off the front of a magazine, from seed. Beautiful. I've not seen any runners or anything coming out of them, so I don't know if you want more, whether you have to reproduce them, re-sow them. I'm very impressed with that. I'm a bit hungry. Alright guys, that's me done for the day. I've had a nice little harvest there, got myself some garlic, got my little potatoes out, so yeah. It's just one of them days today, I think, because I've had 2 like proper heavy weeks at it. Today I've just done a bit, potted around, you know, had a bit of a tidy up and everything. A bit of a strim, and that's about it. I'm about ready to go back now, so yeah, hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Have a nice week. Hope the rain comes soon, because we haven't had any in too long. Even though it's been trying, just not had it. See you soon.